Hello everybody and welcome to a Call of Duty, oh wait, my bad, Halo Reach gameplay. The final score is 29-6. I don't know why I said Call of Duty. I guess because I have a few gameplays here and I didn't know which one I wanted to commentate over. There's like 20-1 where I joined really late with 25 or something like that kills left. I still managed to go 20-1. I've got like 25 and 2 gameplay and 30 and 4 and stuff, but I was looking through them and I saw a Halo one and I figured since Halo 4 is coming out soon and I'm sure everyone's tired of seeing COD 4, I decided I'd do just a commentary over a Halo 4th Reach gameplay. How long? I didn't check before I started this how long the gameplay was, so the commentary is probably gonna go way over it, and it's gonna be over it or under it, I have no clue. But yeah, so I was pondering on what to commentate about over this gameplay earlier today, and not many things came to mind because I've been really bored and boring the last few days. I've been sick yesterday and today, and it's because I'm not sleeping well, I guess, probably because I'm used to working on going to bed at 1, 2, getting up at 1, 2, you know, good 12, 11, at least 11 hours of sleep, 11 to 13 hours of sleep, you know. But I want to try getting up early now, because sleeping till 2 is just, it's kind of getting old. I feel like my whole day is gone by the time I wake up, and I do have time after that, but by the time I wake up, I've only got like 6 hours to go do real life things, because there's not much you could do past, say, 9 o'clock at night. You can't really chill with friends, you can't go get food, you can't go many places. Most places close at, 9 or standard 10 o'clock during the week, 9, whatever, and also most people don't want to go out in the middle of the night, if you know, and if they do, why would they come over for like a half an hour? But so yeah, I've been trying to wake up earlier, and since I've been doing that, I tried it last night. I went to bed at 1:30, I think it was, but I woke up this morning at 7 o'clock, just because when my parents leave, it's 6:15, 6:30, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm never awake by then. I just can't do that. I don't understand how they do it. I guess I could be able to do it if I was getting paid to do it, like they are. But yeah, I can't get up that early anymore. So they get up, they leave, and then my brother gets up when they get up, and today I had my parents try to wake me up. They couldn't wake me up. I swear down. They come in and they're like, yeah, I yelled at you this morning. I tried to get you up. I was yelling in your face for like 15 minutes. I'm like, oh, I don't remember any of that, but I don't know why. But yeah, so I got up at 7:30 today, I think it was, and if you think about it, 1:30 to 7:30, let's just make it 1 to 7, so it's even time still. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 hours of sleep. That is not enough sleep for me. And anyway, so for some reason, when I don't, and I haven't been sleeping well either, but when I don't sleep well, I have weird dreams. I've noticed that since the other week, a week or two ago, I had a really weird dream about Call of Duty, and that was really odd. And then 2 or 3 days ago, I had this other dream. It's a real life dream, but it was insanely weird. It wasn't a very long dream. I always wake up in the middle of my dreams and I sit up in bed and I look at the clock and it's like 6:30 and I'm like, oh shh, and I just lay back down and like I don't actually get up. I can't get up at like 6. But yeah, so basically what happens was I came back. I don't know what it was that I just came home from, but I was walking up my steps to my house. I've got 3 steps walking up on my porch. 3 steps that lead up to my porch, which obviously leads to my front door. So I was walking up those steps and I pulled out this key. The key looked weird. It doesn't look like my house keys look, which is odd. I don't know why I remembered that out of all the things that happened, but I pulled out this key, and I open the door, and all of a sudden, from out of my house, these short people, like dwarves, elves, no offense intended to any of those short people or anything, but really short people, like 1.5 foot tall, 2 foot tall people, and I think like 5 of them or something like that run out of my house, and they all just run. They bolt in different directions, and one trips down the steps as it's running out, and it lands like it was this perfect comedic comic book fall thing you see in cartoons all the time, where they fall on their head and then they fall down the next step and then they land and then they just stand up and start running again. It was so weird. I was like mad at them too. I don't know why, but I was so mad that there were elves. Or dwarves or whatever they are. These short people. What are they called? Midgets. They were midgets, and I was mad at them. I don't know why. I was like, you stupid piece of garbage! Get out of my house! Get off my property! Run! Get! And then, like, they were running away, all scared and stuff. And I was so angry with them. I don't know why I was angry with the short people. Because in real life, I don't dislike short people. Wee Man is my hero. So yeah, so I'm like, whatever. I go in my house and, you know, do the things you do when you go in your house. Close the door behind you, lock the door. And I walk downstairs and I go to the spare bedroom. I don't know why, but my drums are down there. So I go down there, and because my drums are down there, I guess I went down there to just play a little and just beat on them for like 15-20 minutes. But because I do that sometimes when I get home, it's major stress reliever. But so yeah, I go downstairs and I take off my bag. I don't know why I had a bag. I took off a sweater, and don't ask me why I had a sweater either, because it's, you know, it's the middle of summer. It was a heavy sweater too. It wasn't like just, you know, one of those thin sweaters. And I take it off and I sit down on my drum throne. I don't know, my drum stool, the brand is called Drum Throne or something like that. I don't know. It came with my set, my Tama set, and so I don't know why I just call it the Drum Throne, just because it seems more epic, and I feel like a boss when I sit on it. And anyway, so I sit on my drum throne, and I put on my drum crown. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But no. So I sit there, and for some reason, I don't know if anyone plays the drums, but when I play the drums, when I first sit down on my drum throne, I just like beat on the bass really quickly, and then I mess around with it for a bit, and then I actually start getting onto what I was gonna do, like maybe practice a song or whatever it was gonna be. And so I started beating on the bass, but when I first hit the pedal, just with my right leg, my right foot, I didn't even do it quick yet. For some reason, I always do it quick, but for some reason in this dream I didn't. I just did it once, and all of a sudden I hear this yelp, right? And I'm like, what? And then I figured it was nothing and started doing it again. And I did it like fast for a second. I must have hit it like 6 times. And all of a sudden I just hear crying coming from my bass drum. I don't understand how, but yeah, crying coming from my bass drum. And I look down there, and there's a little elf, dwarf, midget guy sitting there in my bass drum crying. And I wanted to get it out of there because I was gonna kill it, because I was mad at it. I don't know why I was so mad at it. I've got no idea. I was like yelling at it, right? I was like, get out of my how'd you even get in there? Because the screws, they were still in. The head wasn't even missing. The head was still on there on both sides of the bass. Doesn't make sense how it got in there. Like, it was magic. Well, it wasn't dreams, so I mean, you know, it was imagination, but so I just was literally jumping on my pedal. I know that I probably couldn't do that and break it in real life, and I didn't break it in the dream. I was jumping and using all my weight trying to break the head on my bass so I could get this little guy out. But I went outside into my shit. I grabbed the hatchet axe thing, and I just went back into my basement. Or it's not really a basement, it's the first floor. But I just swung my axe and just split the front head on my bass, and I grabbed this little midget thing by its neck. I just started beating it. Like, I was wailing on it and smashing its face and punching it, and it's like nose was bleeding. It had like a split lip, a black eye, and I just threw it aside like it was a rag doll and went upstairs, and then I woke up. It was probably one of the more weird dreams I've ever had in my life, but it was still interesting. I don't know why I'm having these weird dreams. I don't usually remember my dreams, but I've had 2 in the last month or so, probably about a month. And I've been remembering them. I don't know why. And they're all really strange and odd. But yeah, so it looks like, I think it was 10 minutes or 11-minute gameplay. So I think I went over, but whatever. So yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.